These are the National Hockey League scores for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-3 in a shootout. For Caroline, Slavin in the first, Skjai, SKJ, I don't know, in the second, and Fast. He was too fast for the goalie in the third. Ronta with 8 saves and Anderson with 13 saves. For Montreal, obviously it doesn't give the shootout winners, scorers, pointers. For Montreal, Beisel and Hoffman both in the first, and Pizzetta, not Frazetta, Pizzetta in the second. Josh Allen with 36 saves. And the loss, Allen. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the New Jersey Devils 4-3 in the Jers. 16,514 losers got to watch Toronto. Jamrick in the second. Marmer, Bunting, and Matthews all in the third. Samsonov with 30 saves. For the Devs, Howla in the second. Palat in the third. And Holla again in the third. Vanacek with 21 saves. The Philadelphia Flyers lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa Bay 2-5. For Philly, Frost in the first and Lemieux in the second. Hart with 34 saves. For the TBL, Killorn in the first, Kucherov, Colton, and Killorn again in the second, and Kucherov again in the third. Vasilevsky with 33 saves. Your Vegas Golden Knights lost to the Florida Panthers 1-2 in Florida. For Vegas, Shea Theodore with a phenomenal, impressive goal in the second, and Hill with 40 massive saves. But he took the loss. For the Florida Panthers, Lumberg in the first, Barkenhoff in the second, Bobrovsky in the win, 31 saves. Nobody cares. Cheaters. Expand. All right. The Columbus Blue Jackets lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins in overtime. You know those Pirates fans love that extra time that they get to watch some hockey in the OT. For the CBJ, Bergstrom, Pedersen, and Laine all in the first. Foudy in the second. Merzelinskins and Hutchinson Merzelinskins with 7 saves and Hutchinson with 35 saves. For the Ice Pirates, Zucker in the second, and then here we go in the third. Guntzel, Zucker, Heinen, and Crosby with the overtime victory. Good on you, Crosby. Jari with 8 saves, and DeSmith with 5. What, they have to swap goalies on both teams? You can only play for a certain amount of time. I don't know. Whatever. The Buffalo Sabres lost to the New York Ice Mets in New York 2-3. For the Buff, Cozens in the second, and Okposo in the third. Lukinson with 36 saves. For the Ice Mets, Cizikas, in the second. Bailey and Foshing both in the third. Sorokin with 22 saves. All right. The Calgary Flames, beat the Minnesota Wild 1-0 in a shootout. It doesn't give the shootout win or points, so Markstrom with 40 saves and Gustafsson with 26 saves. The San Jose Sharks put up a donut against the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado. For San Jose, nothing. Reimer with 18 saves and Kokkonen with 19 saves. For Colorado, Makar, Makinen, and Rantanen in the first. Isn't Rantanen a goalie? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care enough about Colorado. Nyshukin and Migan and Lankinen again in the second. Grigorov with 13 saves. Come on. They're not expanding. The St. Louis Blues lost to the Arizona Coyotes 2-6 in the AZ with a massive, whopping 4,600 people in attendance. That's probably including the employees, too. For the STL, Bukachev in the first, and Bukachev earning his paycheck again in the third. Bennington hanging his head in shame. For the Coyotes, Fisher in the first, Schmaltz in the third, and then a flurry of goals in the third. Wait, Schmaltz was in the second. I'm an idiot. Boyd in the third, Keller in the third, Krause in the third. Vizmelka getting the win with 40 saves. The Anacrime Ducks lost, big surprise there, to the Seattle Kraken up in the SEA. Zagros in the second, Contos in the third, and Gibson with 26 losing saves. For Seattle, Olesic, McCann in the first, Sprong in the second, Tolverkin, and may the Schwartz be with you in the third. Grubauer with 20 massive, weak saves. And those were the National Hockey League scores for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023.